Hi, my name's Leanne Willis. The program developed you as an individual as well as developing your sense of community, the sense of your surrounds. So that certainly helped me. I think in 2014, when I actually first started the Loddon Murray Community Leadership Program, a very big change to my health situation, which had caused me to be in a wheelchair 24/7. I was very lacking in confidence at that time. It helped me grow. It also helped me to understand that physical abilities aren't the only thing that acts as a contributor within society, and that life skills, general knowledge and different circumstances allows us to give a different point of view, a different perspective that some other people don't see. My project I'm still working at doing. I'm currently doing my Bachelor of Creative Arts. I'm looking at doing something in the line of art therapy as part of my project, but I needed some extra skills, and I'm hoping to do an arts therapy and diversional therapy course as well to go on to help the community and create a project out of that. Well, congratulations Loddon Murray Leadership Program on your 21 years. You've been instrumental in, I'm sure, changing many people's lives, and thank you for what you contributed to mine. It's gone a long way in helping me serve my community.
My name's Paul Cooperman. I live in Lancefield in the Maston Ranges. Everyone does the program for different reasons, and I didn't go as much to learn leadership skills. I'd been a fairly experienced leader before the program. But I did go to connect with the region, with regional Victoria, to connect with the people and to see what I could learn from the program and from those people about their area and their experience. I'm the kind of person, I guess, that is always doing a project of some kind. So I was already doing community projects as I was moving into the program. And something I do with the field trip and the youth group is what we encourage participants to consider what they have to give, really. And so from my perspective, that's something that I was conscious about all through the program. So on that theme of giving, I guess there's been even more of an emphasis with the field trip. So the field trip is my community project, and it's something that I had started really just before the program had commenced, and that's why I chose it, because it was brand new. And now it's been going a couple of years, so it's strengthening, it's moving into different locations. And so what I've taken from the program and emphasised in my community project, again, is that sense of giving. So when we involve young people in the field trip on a weekly basis, it's a weekly program for kids, we don't look at them as takers and what they're taking from the program, we look at them as givers. So my community project continued in the towns that I was already working in, but on top of that, certainly conversations developed with the people on the program, and there is still potential for partnerships with those people and with other graduates from the program. Congratulations to the Loddon Murray Community Leadership Program for 21 years of existence, and I hope I'm still a part of it and mixing with these graduates in years to come.
So I'm Jack Torres Gomez, and I'm from the city of Greater Bendigo. I live in Bendigo, and I'm a part of Bike Bendigo as well. The community really did come together to help me do the program. I wouldn't have been able to do it just on my own, but I also realised I'm much stronger than I realised, and I can seek support where I need it. I'm strong enough to actually say, I need a bit of support right now, and the program allowed me to be okay with asking for support. So my community project was around improving the culture of bike riding at La Trobe University Bendigo. Sort of a year-long project just around changing the conversation around transport. Formed lots of partnerships with Bendigo Community Health Service, with the City of Greater Bendigo, with lots of different groups that are really interested in this. I think the work helped get Bike Bendigo's name out there, and particularly because I was doing it through the Loddon Murray Community Leadership Program, being able to leverage off a lot of the partnerships and connections that are formed with that group, and particularly the alumni that you're a part of, talking about the project. It got the word out there. Congratulations to Loddon Murray Community Leadership Program on meeting this 21-year milestone. It's huge, and may there be many, many more years to come.
Yeah, my name's Rick Raftis, and we are at the Chinese precinct in Bendigo, ready for the Ride for Life motorcycle ride in support of Lifeline. My experience in the community leadership program was absolutely spectacular. It was just fantastic. Met some amazing people and formed some amazing relationships. Well, it's had an amazing impact upon my life because of the people that I was exposed to. Also the in-depth opportunities to find out about things that I wouldn't have necessarily experienced on the trip to Canberra, the trip to Melbourne, the parliamentarians that we met and had proper discussions with about real issues. That was really good. I've always been involved with mental health advocacy, raising awareness of mental health and suicide prevention. So I continue in those roles, and I've been probably more heavily involved in those roles as a result of the program because it's made me aware of the necessity to step up and contribute as much as you possibly can. Probably one of the most significant things that we're doing now is that we are actually organising a rural suicide prevention forum which will take place in August this year. So that's our major project that we're looking forward to. Look, I'd really like to congratulate the Community Leadership Program for the 21 years it's got through. I'm sure it's just going to get better and better because the more exposure that they get, the more applicants that they will get and the quality will just lift even further. And that's something really to look forward to put those types of people back into our communities.
My name is Joanna Hamilton. So I did the 2017 leadership program. There's already so much that I've been exposed to that I wasn't sure exactly what I would get out of the leadership program, but then actually completing it, you've got all these different areas that sometimes you don't really think about, and it just sparked so many exciting opportunities. And even now I still think about it and think, oh, I just realised, that connection I've made, or, I've realised how much I've grown since then just from being in certain situations. I'm really passionate about is working with youth and Aboriginal girls in particular. So they don't have access to enough positive experiences, they don't have access to enough education supports, health supports, transport, that sort of stuff. So the idea was to try and get something happening for them. So everyone that was trying to do something actually worked in a different area. So, you had justice, you had education, you had health, you had mental health, all that sort of stuff, all trying to do something separate. So I thought if you could bring it all together, you've got something holistic and you're covering all areas. We're just going through the process of figuring out what the program's going to look like, how it's going to be funded, and it's the best part about it is it's going to be community owned. So the idea is to create something that's going to be there hopefully for generations. It's Lord Murray Community Leadership Program. Happy 21st birthday.
My name is Mustafa Rawi. I'm an Iraqi refugee and I've been in Australia since 1999, and in particular in Bendigo for the last 17 years. My experience with the leadership program is when Bendigo Muslim community decided to build a mosque in Bendigo, and the unrest that happened after that, which made me realize that there's probably a gap where people like me who come from a migrant or refugee background not celebrating enough our success. What the program made me realize is in my endeavor to integrate, I actually end up blending in, which meant I lost the opportunity to share my story, share my roots and what I stand for. Today I'm part of a performance called Light at the End. It's basically a story of 5 refugees who live locally, and the story focuses on a moment of light in their journey to settle in Australia. The purpose of this exercise is to introduce ourselves, give a window to the life of migrants and refugees in the region. I'm now involved more and more in activities around promoting multiculturalism. My responsibility as an individual is to lead that conversation, to tell the stories, to share the stories of the suffering that I had before, but also the success I'm having in here. As a 2017 Loddon Murray Community Leadership Program, I congratulate the program for 21 years of success, and I wish it many, many years to come.